going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another Manchester City video, where today we're going to be doing my preview of Manchester City's game against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League away from home. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Social media links are in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to Stocks FC, today's video sponsor. They're running a very exciting giveaway for you guys, where you could win a Manchester City 2024-2025 shirt of your choice. All you need to do to enter is press the link in the description, sign up for free, and you'll get 5 free loan stocks. And all you need to do is comment who your 5 free loan stocks are on this video. Anyway, Stocks FC are a football stock market where you can buy stocks in your favourite players and earn cash rewards based on performances. Stocks FC are giving away 5 free stocks to every user that signs up this month to help get you started, and it also gives you a chance to familiarise yourself with the platform. You can scout young new prodigies and buy them early before the price potentially rises, and you can also buy stocks in star players too. You can get rewards when players are named in teams of the week, month and season. You can also get in-play rewards where players get a point for every goal, assist or key pass that they make. This will allow you to earn weekly dividend payments. Your free loan stocks are eligible for cash reward payouts for 1 month, so why not get involved? Check the link in the description to get your 5 free loan stocks and begin your journey with Stocks FC. And a big thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring today's preview. So the question is the curse really over for Manchester City? We of course picked up our first ever win last season in the FA Cup away from home at Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium, and then we picked up a win there in the Premier League as well, and we thought to ourselves, right, well, the curse is over. And then Tottenham Hotspur come to the Etihad Stadium this season and they managed to beat us by 4-0. And now there's a lot of doubt there, especially with Manchester City losing 3 out of the last 4 games. It's just set a bit of doubt there for everybody. So now we're wondering, is the curse really over? We'll have to wait and see. So, match information. This game taking place at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in Premier League match day number 27 on Wednesday 26th of February 2025 with a 7:30 p.m. GMT kickoff time, with this game being broadcast live on TNT Sports in the UK. Anybody heading down to North London for the away game, do enjoy yourselves and do keep yourselves safe. So our opponents, Tottenham Hotspur, formed in 1882, led by manager Ange Postecoglou, currently find themselves 12th in the Premier League. In terms of their recent form, much improved recently. 4 wins in the last 6 games in all competitions, including winning their last 2 games with wins against Manchester United by 1-0 and against Ipswich Town last weekend away from home by 4-1. Still been a pretty inconsistent season, but they're going to take great confidence, let's not forget, from the fact that they beat us at the Etihad Stadium back in November by 4-0. So Manchester City, to be able to rectify that result, have to come here and put in a real top quality performance. Now, what really helped Spurs was their high pressing game, in particular from 2 players, 2 dangers that City need to keep their eyes on. Kulusevski, the first player, I'm certain that he'll start. James Maddison, the other. Them 2 players will cause Manchester City problems because they'll be everywhere. They'll be doing a lot of running, a lot of pressing. They're good with their accuracy. They've got a good pass on them. They've got a good cross on them, good set pieces on them, good in front of goal. City need to try and keep them quiet. Now, what we are seeing is Brennan Johnson just starting to find some form. Need to keep him quiet as well. I'm expecting Heung-min Son to be starting as well. Always a danger. So lots of players in attack that City need to be really wary of. However, I do feel Spurs are a bit frail at the back, and if City can find a way of exploiting them gaps and exploiting the inexperience of their defenders, then Manchester City could have a good leeway into this game. Now, in terms of their injuries, missing quite a few players, including Dragusin, a long-term absentee, Solanke, Van de Ven, Richarlison and Christian Romero, all big losses, all out of this game. Timo Werner could be returning back to the first team squad for this game. Not expecting him to start, but certainly expecting to potentially see him in the squad and maybe making the bench. So my expected team, I reckon 4-3-3 from Spurs. I reckon Tell's going to miss out up top because I think they're going to go with the extra midfielder. So I'm going Vicario starts in goal. Jed Spence having a wonderful season playing at right back in place of Pedro Porro, who can't get into the team right now because of the form of Spence. defence. You've got Gray, Danso and Udogie as their other defenders. Midfield of Bentancur, Basoma and Maddison. Kulusevski on one side, Son on the other. I reckon you might see Brennan Johnson leading the line. Potentially could even see Kulusevski leading the line, or maybe even Heung-min Son. We'll have to wait and see. So for me, a decent midfield, a decent attack, defence a bit frail, and we could do with exploiting that. Now, before I do speak about Manchester City and some leeways into this game, I do want to speak more about today's video sponsor, Stocks FC. So I have got my portfolio. It is made up of 10 players that you guys can see that I'm going to show you on the screen. So I've got Milinkovic from Forest, Kluivert from AFC Bournemouth, Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest, Alexander Isak from Newcastle, Alisson from Liverpool, Verbruggen from Brighton, Josko, Gvardiol, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland and Omar Marmoush from Manchester City. And I'm hoping having these City players are really going to play dividends for me. Now, my rewards last week were at 75 cent, currently on 92 cent, and could well go up with this Premier League midweek matches coming up. My portfolio was valued at $37.45 last week, now at $52.56, thanks to adding the two strikers from Manchester City in terms of Omar Marmoush and Erling Haaland. I'm hoping we can see more from the City lads and that can get my reward payments up. You do also have Martin Odegaard going live for you guys. If you do want to go and check him out and get some stocks in him, you can go and do so. You can come and join me on Stocks FC and get your 5 free loan stocks. Simply use the link in the description or the QR code on screen. That'll take you to the sign up page where it's free to sign up and you can get your 5 free loan stocks to help get you started. And remember, don't forget to comment who your 5 free loan stocks are to enter into the draw to win a Manchester City shirt of your choice. Anyway, on with this preview. Manchester City formed in 1894, led by manager Pep Guardiola. Still find ourselves 4th in the Premier League. It's 9 wins in 26. We've lost 3 of our last 4 games in all competitions, including 2 games against Real Madrid, both home and away, and also on Sunday against Liverpool by 2-0. In between them games, we did beat Newcastle 4-0 at the weekend before that at the Etihad Stadium. Now, we do still have dangers all over the pitch, but for me, this game's going to be decided on the team sheet. Are we going to see old legs or are we going to see fresh legs in midfield? If we've got old tired legs, the Gundogan's, the De Bruyne's, the Kovacic's, etc., then City's midfield's going to get overran. But if you can give some fresh energy in there, then that's always going to be a bonus. Are we going to go with Phil Foden? Are we going to drop Phil Foden? What's going to happen with him? We'll have to wait and see. And I think the biggest selection that Manchester City can make is if we've got Erling Haaland fit. If we've got him fit, you can drop Marmoush behind him. Haaland's going to keep them Tottenham Hotspur defenders busy, which is going to give space for Omar Marmoush, and that to me is where Man City are at their scintillating best. It's what helped us against Chelsea at home in beating them. It's what helped us against Newcastle in beating them. So for me, having Erling Haaland fit is everything here. If he's not fit, I'm not expecting to see him at the weekend against Plymouth Argyle. It means Erling Haaland will have nearly 3 weeks off before we see him again, potentially against Nottingham Forest. Now, we are missing several players. Rodri out for the season. Oscar Bobb still continuing his recovery from injury. John Stones and Akanji out until the middle of April. Erling Haaland still got that knock to his knee. He'll have a fitness test. He is training. We'll see if he does make the squad. Everybody else, I think, should be good to go for Manchester City. So, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. I think it'll be Ederson ahead of Ortega. I know a few of you guys have said, should we go with Ortega? I think City are just going to stick with Ederson. They know he's their first choice goalkeeper. I mean, Ortega's not been amazing this season either. So if we're going to have a look at 2 keepers who haven't been particularly that brilliant, then I think you go with the goalkeeper who's better with the distribution, who helps the team more, and I think Ederson does that. So for me, Ederson starts ahead of Ortega. Into defence, do we go with Rico Lewis? Do we go with Mateus Nunes? I've undenied about this. I think with City, they're going to look for some fresh legs in midfield. So I have a feeling that it's going to be Rico Lewis starting. It does mean we're going to see more minutes from Khusanov. I reckon Ruben Diaz will start along with Josko, Gvardiol. It does mean Nathan Ake will be rotated for this game. And I think City are just waiting to be playing once a week before we then start to see both Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake starting at the same time, because both of them are carrying knocks. Into midfield, midfield, I think Nico Gonzalez will be starting for Manchester City. And then I spoke about the importance of having fresh legs into midfield. You could go with the likes of Mateus Nunes. You could go into a deeper role. You could have Jack Grealish be able to try and pull some strings. He's done that earlier in the season. I didn't think he looked too bad playing in central midfield for Manchester City. But it's Pep Guardiola. I won't rule out seeing Kevin De Bruyne and or Phil Foden. But I think he'll just go with the same old, which is Gundogan, Bernardo, Silva, and when you're going with the same team and expecting something different to happen, it's not going to happen, and that's what I think City are going to go with. I don't think Haaland will be fit for this game, so I think Foden will go on one side, I think Savinho will go on the other, just purely because we've not seen Jeremy Doku do back-to-back games, even though I thought he were very good in the game against Liverpool. His end product just needed improving on, so Marmoush will go through at the top end for Manchester City, and I'm not too sure what else to suggest. The midfield concerns me. The defence concerns me a little bit. Not having Haaland concerns me. We need a boost. When's Oscar Bobb back? Could do with him being back. Echeverry training with Manchester City. He's not going to be available for this Spurs game, but may be available for City in our FA Cup game against Plymouth. We need some fresh energy, some fresh ideas, some fresh new players coming in, just to give us a bit of a boost. Having Echeverry and Bobb coming back at the same time could just be a good little boost that we have through this really tricky spell that we've got. Tottenham away from home, Plymouth at home in the Cup, our only chance realistically of picking up a trophy this season, a away match against Forest having a real good season, a home match against Brighton taking us into the international break. 4 very difficult games for Manchester City, and they've got to try and navigate it. And for me, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, then 4 games, it's got to be 4 wins as far as I'm concerned, but not having Haaland, I just don't see this going any other way than a Spurs win, and that's my score prediction. I'm going for the curse not to be over. If Haaland's not fit, 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur. If Haaland is fit, I think City can get a result, maybe a 1-1, maybe even sneak a 2-1 win. We'll have to wait and see. Now, in terms of my betting tips, I reckon Kulusevski to score or assist any time. I fancy James Maddison to score or assist any time as well. Now, next up, Tottenham Hotspur. They're in Europa League action against AZ Alkmaar on Thursday for their Europa League first leg game. Their next Premier League game not taking place until the 9th of March at home against AFC Bournemouth. For Manchester City, we're in action on Saturday at home against Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup 5th round before our next Premier League game away from home against Nottingham Forest on Saturday 8th of March. Last note, I will be doing a live watch along for this game. I'll be going live at 7 PM GMT on Wednesday, so I will see you then. I will have the link out for that for you to go and set your reminders for. So that has been today's video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. That would be much appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links are in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Stocks FC. Go and check them out. Links in details. They are in the description. Remember, they're running that giveaway for you guys where you have the chance to win a Manchester City 2024-2025 shirt of your choice. All you need to do to enter is scan the QR code on screen or press the link in the description. That'll take you to the sign up page where it's free to sign up to Stocks FC. You'll get 5 free loan stocks, and all you need to do is comment on this video who your 5 free loan stocks are to enter into the draw. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the live watch along of this game between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City in the Premier League. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.